Hello everybody, welcome to my gaming channel where we just play the games, and today's game I'm going to play is Bassmaster Fishing 2022 Online Bassmaster Elite at Lake Chick. It's an online event. This is round 1 and this is my first attempt. So let's go fishing. Okay, for round 1, my first attempt. I'm not going to go far. I'm just going to go to this boat ramp here and try my luck. Now, oh, look at the temperature, 75 Fahrenheit. That's got to be good, right? Is that good? Surely, I might get some big fish. 75 Fahrenheit. I don't know if that's going to be good for me or not. Now, generally, when I enter these competitions, I generally struggle to get £55 worth of bass. That's usually my average. So we'll just try my luck. I've got a few setups, and I'll see. We'll just see what we get. So if you've got this game, give it a go. The online sessions, the online competition that Dovetail Games are running. They did one not too long ago. Actually, I didn't think they'd do another one so quickly, but we've actually got another one. If you've got the game, go in, give it a go. Just give it a go. It's the taking part that counts, isn't it? Really. I mean, to be honest, I'm absolutely hopeless. So for me, it's all about taking part and just trying my luck. Let's have a go in this corner. That wasn't a very far cast, was it? There's plenty of fish around here. Quite a few fish. But what we want is some exceedingly large mouth bass. Now on this particular bait lure, plastic worm, I think it is, something like that. Boom, we're in. Perfect strike. I have had off this lake quite big bass with this plastic lure. I don't know what we've got here. It's a bass anyway. I think it's a bass. But I have caught some legendary fish out of this lake with this particular lure, plastic worm or something like that I've got on. We'll have a look in a minute. What have we got here? Legendary would be nice. They're so hard to catch, aren't they? So difficult to catch them legendary fish. So hopefully this is going to be a nice largemouth bass. What have we got? That looks a good one. Doesn't look the biggest though.
Check out the green beast from beneath.
£12, 12 ounces on the Thumper Pro Blue Flake. Now that Thumper Pro Blue Flake, I have caught quite a few big bass out of this lake using that. But well, will I have any luck today? Usually I don't. As I've mentioned previously in these competitions, I have any luck. But we're off to a good start. £12. £12, 12 ounce. That lump of concrete there you can actually see is the boat ramp. That's the edge of the boat ramp there. mean, this boat ramp is, it's a well-known hotspot, this boat ramp is, and a few legendaries have been known to have been caught from here. I can't catch anything at the moment. Not catching a great deal. I might try the tremor shad, because the tremor shad, that seems to be the go-to lure. That one does, doesn't it? A lot of people seem to be using the tremor shad. The bigger the lures, the bigger the fish. Let's just move across to this side just in case. Let's just see if the fish are more to the right hand side here. Right, where are we? Turning around, going round in circles here. Right, that's it. Let's try down there. You get the fish hanging all around this boat ramp. In the middle, to the left and to the right. Oh, there we go. Boom. Perfect strike. Again, I didn't see what it was. It was a bass. It looks a small one. It's a tiddly. Not going to break any records with this, I don't think. I'm liking these rods and reels from the, is it the Elite pack that they just released? I can't remember the name, but loving the reels and rods.
I'm not gonna set any records with that one, but it's a solid keeper. Cha-chunk, cha-ching.
No, we're not going to set any records with that one. Let's have a go of the tremor shad. This one's set up on a drop shot. I think I've got one on a Ned rig as well, which I might try to use in a bit. Overpowered. Come on, Bobbles, we're wasting time here. Get it in the water. Get it in the water. Lots of fish down here. We just, oh, look at them. A pair of twins. I think on my first go, I will possibly stay on this boat ramp, but a lot of people seem to neglect the other part of the lake on Lake Chick here, because it is an absolutely massive lake. And I'm guilty of this myself. I don't tend to fish down the other end a lot, so perhaps I might, in another session, go down the other end and try my luck, because generally I just see people fishing around here all the time, but this lake is absolutely massive. So round one, I may just stay here. I may move though. I don't know yet, but oh, look at that one. There's loads, come on, there's loads. But in my next round, I might just try a different area. Go on. Oh, yes. Boom. Perfect strike. That's a big one, right? That looked like a big one. But I'll show all the spots where I fish, how well I do in this competition. I'll try and finish this competition. I didn't finish the last one. I ran out of time. But this one, I'll put the spots up where I'm fishing, and I'll show you how terrible I do, or if I have a bit of luck, maybe how good I do. I don't know how I'm going to do. But anyway, I'll try and show you how well I do in this competition this time around. I didn't finish the last one, I just ran out of time. Too busy, didn't have a great deal of time to play video games at the time. But hopefully this is a big one, right? This has got to be a big one. Oh, look at that. What a whopper.
Big fish, and no whammies.
I thought it was going to be bigger than that, just over £12. It looked bigger. But, you know, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. We're on for a good start. So, I'm currently... Oh, boom, we're in. Nope, we're going to lose this one. Oh, Never mind. The one that got away. I'm currently 134th on the leaderboards there. Oh, there we go, another one. That's not going to break any records. Looks another small one. £31, 11 ounce I've got so far. But if you've got this game, have a go. Try beat me. Try beat me. It'll be easy. You'll beat me easy. Currently on £31, 11 ounce. Go give it a go.
Flippity flop, what do you got?
An absolute small fish. Tiny fish, that's what we've got. We want a big one. Come on, we need a big fish. All I seem to be catching... Oh, boom, we're in. Did that look a bit bigger? All I seem to be catching is tadpoles. I want big bass. Why can't I catch any really big bass in these competitions?
You're gonna have a few competitors trembling with that toad.
Ah, that's no good. That's no good. It's too small. There's loads of fish down there. There's got to be some big bass, right? We don't want that striper. Oh no, let's just unhook that. We don't want that. Don't want waste time catching that one. We don't want that either. A long-nosed gart. Let's just lose that one. Let's put the tension right up and it should just snap off. It's quicker than landing it. Every second counts in these competitions. Let's just have a go with a top water lure. Let's just have a go, see if we can pull one out. I'll just have one chuck, you never know. I have caught a few legendaries on this as well. This top water lure I'm using here now. On, I can't remember what lake it was, but it was, oh boom, we're in. Too small, another small bass. I think it was the, is it the Sabrine River? I think I've used this lure and I've had a few legendaries off there with this one. But looks like we caught another tadpole here. Look at that. Give him a kiss, chuck it back in. On this wobbler. Green Malin wobbler, I think it is. Oh, boom, there we go. The bass do like these, and I have caught legendaries on them, but looks like we caught another tadpole, another tiddler here today. What's this? Another £4 bass?
Not gonna set any records with that one.
£6.
But at least it's a good, solid keeper.
£6 bass. Not good enough. That looked a good one. Perfect strike. What have we got here? This one's putting up a little bit of a better fight. Then again, maybe not. What have we got? Oh, looks a good one.
There has been a Basswatch sighting.
Stickler Pro Electric Blue lure, plastic worm thingy-majiggy. I have caught quite a few big fish on that, few big bass on that. On this, should I say. Go on, yes. See, the bass just love these plastic worms. Like I've just mentioned, I have caught big bass on them. I've caught some really big bass on them, but maybe luck just isn't with me today. To be honest, it never is in these competitions. I struggle to get £55 worth of bass. I really do.
I'm not going to set any records with that one, but it's a solid keeper. Cha-chunk, cha-ching.
Doesn't look a monster. Perfect strike. And what we at now? I'm currently 90th up there in this competition. 48, just over £48 worth of bass. I expect the top players are getting over £60 worth of bass.
Somebody caught a toad.
Or should I just say, not the top player. I think a lot of luck is in it, really. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If you're consistently getting the same people at the top, then there's got to be better spots, hasn't there? It can't all be just luck based. You've just probably got to find better spots with a teeny amount of luck, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I will get in the top 20 today. But we've got 43 minutes left. It could be a possibility. Could be a possibility. We're in. We're in. This is a good one. Putting up a bit of a fight. I have to watch I don't lose this. Fish on. Fish on. A legendary would be nice. This could be a monster. I didn't quite see what it was. I saw that. Oh no, it's given up. It's possibly not that big then. £6.
What do you got?
Look how it looks massive as I'm holding it up, but it's only just over £6. It's not good enough. Not good enough, Wobbles. You're doing absolutely rubbish. Just simply not good enough, old bean. There's the edge of the boat ramp. A few fish round here. I might just go on the tremor shad. The tremor shad seems to be the go-to lure. A lot of people seem to use that. Just that one lure, or maybe the Genko Listic, and a few swim baits. Let's try the Genko Listic. Let's give it a go. Let's try our luck with it. Medium range casting. I wish it would start on the long range cast. I hate it when it really annoys me when I pick up a rod and it starts on that medium range casting. I've got a tiddler here. Another tiddler. Another tadpole. Another minnow to the collection.
What a haul.
Oh dear. Like I say, another minnow. Let's go back on the tremor shad. Everybody seems to use this. I'll tell you what though. Let's forget about the tremor shad. Let's try this perfect rogue diving crankbait, because this generally picks off big bass. Let's see if it does. Oh, there we go. Boom. Perfect strike. We'll just see what we get on this perfect rogue crankbait. I think it's a crankbait, and because I have had some monster bass on this. Watch this be a £3 bass, and then we'll go back on the tremor shad. I forgot I got this on my setup.
Yes.
Generally catch big bass. Oh, look at
I'm
that.
not gonna set any records with that one.
£5.
But it's a solid keeper. Cha-chunk, cha-ching.
Another minnow. Another tiddly. Let's try again. See if we can pull a big one out with this. There we go. Boom. Perfect strike. Legendary coming up. Highly doubtful. A little bit of a heart. We got the heartbeat going. I think. Did we have the heartbeat going? Or am I hearing things? Maybe not. What have we got? I think I've caught that about 5 times now, haven't I?
Jeepers creepers, check out the peepers on that swamp dog.
Well, we'll take the bass books, but they're not big enough. They're not big enough. Let's try again with this. Let's try his luck. The bass love this. We don't want that. Get rid of that. Oh, I've actually broke. I've only just noticed up there on the leaderboards. I've actually broke into the £50, £53. Now generally I only get around £55. There's that fish again, the same one. We just caught that, haven't we? Same bass hanging around here. Oh, there we go. Boom. We're in. It's a tiddler. A tiddler. It's a minnow. Another tadpole. Aren't we doing well?
Yes. I'm not gonna set any records with that one, but at least it's a good, solid keeper.
I'm 63rd so far on the leaderboards. £53, 6 ounce. Now I say I'm not doing very well, but I'm doing a lot better than some of you out there. Some of you out there haven't beaten me, and I don't think I'm doing very good here. I'm 63rd. Come on, get on the game. Have a go. Edge of the boat ramp. That's what that lump of concrete is there. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Now, I think I might just go back on the tremor shad. The tremor shad seems to be the go-to lure to use.
Flop, what do you got?
We had another tiddler, that's what we got. Another tadpole. We want some 15-pounders, that's what we want. Can we get them? No, we don't want this long-nosed gar, let's get rid of that. Now this swim bait, once again, I've had some monsters on this, and I'm sure you have too. This has caught me loads of big bass. It sinks dead slow though. It needs to sink a little bit faster. It just sinks so slow in the water, this one does. Right, where are the big bass? Big bass, big bass. We want some big bass. There we go. There we go. They don't want it. There we go. No. That. We don't want that one. We don't want that. Oh, look at them diving in, but none of them are taking it. None of them. Loads of fish here right now. Look, none of them. And another one. And another one. Fish says no. Fish says no. And we get... What was that? We don't want that. I think that was a striper or the spotted bass. I don't know, but we'll get rid of it anyway. We don't want it. Looks like I'm going to land it. 99% tension. There we go. White bass. Chuck that away. We don't want it. Tiddly. Let's try again. What was that? Long-nosed gar? We do not want that. We don't want it anyway. I think it was a long-nosed gar. Not 100% sure. I'm going back on the tremor shad now. Let's try this tremor shad. Like I say, everybody seems to just use this tremor shad. From what I've seen. There we go. We caught a bass. We caught a tiddler. We caught a tadpole. Another tiny bass. But at least I'm not bottom of the leaderboard, so there's a lot more people below me actually. Look at that. What a whopper. What a whopper that was. I'm currently 63rd. Of course, that's a live leaderboard, and it will change. The weekend is upon us, and a lot more people will be having a go, and no doubt I will be falling down that leaderboard there. I always struggle. Well, I did in the last competition. I struggled to break into the £60. I didn't do it, but I didn't finish it. I ran out of time. Determined this time around to get all my goes in. I'm going to try my best around my busy lifestyle. I'm going to try my best to get all my goes in. Oh, there we go. Boom. Of course, as I'm recording this, I've actually got to upload it to YouTube by time. But what I'm trying to say is by time. Hang on a minute.
A few competitors trembling with that.
A £4 bass. Come on. So by time I've uploaded this to YouTube, I forgot what I was saying now. As I'm recording this, by time I've uploaded this to YouTube, the competition may be over. But anyway, these are my attempts. Come on, fishies. Let's just go a little bit closer in. Let's have another go with the clear perch swim bait here. Try our luck, but we're not having much luck. There we go. Oh, look at that! It's a catfish. Shall we try and land this? It looked a big one. Well, I beat my personal best. Let's try and land this catfish. I'm going to be wasting a bit of time here, but well, I may be wasting a bit of time. I don't know how long it's going to take to get it in, but let's just see how big this is. It looked quite a big one. Starting to rain now, and unfortunately I have not brought my big coat and hat, so we may get a little bit wet. It's just a video game, Wobbles, it's not real life, you know. How big is this catfish? Not having a great deal of luck, to be honest, am I, regarding big bass? So might as well catch a big catfish. Here we go. What have we got? Look at that. That's got to be a 60, 70 pounder, surely. Take a picture for the album. 74 pound, 3 ounce trophy blue catfish. And unfortunately, I didn't beat my personal best there. Anyway, bass is what we want. Big bass. Now this lake, as I mentioned, I think at the beginning of the video, or near the beginning of the video, is absolutely massive. A lot of people come to this boat ramp. I think in my next goes, I'm going to go in a different spot. I could keep trying my luck here. Out of 3 goes here, I may break into the 60 pound weight category. But to mix it up, I think I'll just go a different spot. 7 pound.
Any records with that one, but it's a solid keeper. Cha-chunk, cha-ching.
It was a tiddler. There's a lot of fish around the side, the right hand side here. Back on the tremor shad, the go-to one. I don't know if this will get me into the 60 pound weight category. I always struggle to get into the 60 pound weight category. I need some big bass to do that. Lots of fish around, but no big bass. Nothing. Okay, I can see a few bass. Not having a lot of luck. We don't want that. That wasn't a bass, was it? I think that was that. It's another catfish, wasn't it? We don't want it. I think, yeah, get rid of that. The old heartbeat's going. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Hopefully I don't lose this one. This possibly, with a lot of luck, maybe bigger than 10 pounds. But we're going to need a lot of luck. And how quickly I've landed this, I don't think. If I can land it. Landing chance, try again, there we go. How big is this? See, that's a good bass, but I don't think it's big enough.
You have caught an absolute hydrilla gorilla.
Nope. Oh, it just took me up just a little bit, so that one was slightly bigger than some of the previous ones I've caught. We're on 54 pounds, 8 ounce. If I can get 55 pounds worth of fish, I will be happy for my first attempt. You just need, now at this point, when you've got like 54 pounds, 8 ounce of fish, as I have, you just need a little bit of luck just to catch that, maybe that one 14 pounder, you know, 13 pounder, 14 pound fish, and that will really put you up the leaderboards. But I'm not having any luck whatsoever. Who shall we blame? We'll blame Des, I think. We'll blame Des. I'm not having any luck. There's loads of fish down there, look. Absolutely loads. Like I say, this is a well-known hotspot. All around that boat ramp. I've beat quite a few people though. I'm currently 56 on the leaderboards. Of course that will change, and it will have changed by the time I get this video uploaded to YouTube. But Be interesting to see how far I drop down the leaderboards. I expect I will drop down quite far. Now we've got a bass. That was a bass. This has got to be a 10-pounder, hasn't it? Look at it go. Putting up a little bit of a fight. Oh no, I think this is a small one. It's jumping out the water. It's moving a bit too quick for a big one, I think. It's probably 7-pound bass, this. Looks big though in the water there. What have we got? No. 7 pound, yeah.
What do you got?
A 7-pound 8-ounce bass. It's not good enough, Wobbles. Simply not good enough. Now that did look a good one, didn't it? That looked a good one, but I'm not going to say anything because I'm always wrong. But in the water it looked big. I'm not going to say anything because of jinx it. What have we got?
Jeepers creepers, check out the peepers on that swamp
It's
dog.
an 8-pounder. It's an 8-pound bass. We want bigger bass than that. It was a good bass though, but not good enough for the competition. Lots of gore down there. We don't want that. That gore's interested. He's going to go for that. Look, look. He's having a look. We don't want that gore. No, nothing. We've got 22 minutes left. Might try the tremor shad on the drop shot. Not sure. I don't know what go for now. We'll have a go on the tremor shad on the drop shot. Just have a few chucks. Try me luck. They sometimes take it as it's sinking down. Look at the bass, they're interested in it. Oh, there we go, boom. But that's a tiny bass. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny tadpole minnow bass again. That's probably about 4 pound. 4 pound, do you reckon? Guess the weight. Virtual cookie for anybody who gets the weight right. I'm saying about 4 pound. Just from looking at it. Putting up a bit of a fight though. Might be a bit bigger than 4 pounds. Guess the weight. Come on, let's play a game. Virtual cookie if you get it right.
Not gonna set any records with that one.
I was close.
But
It was
at least it's a good, solid keeper.
I was close. It was a 6 pound bass. Not good enough. Let's go on the Ned rig. Tremor shad. Might as well just probably stick with the tremor shad now. I don't know. Don't seem to be having any real luck in this in my first go here. Keep saying I'm not having any real luck, but I'm currently 56 on the leaderboard there. absolutely loads of fish down here. And there's some big bass in there, right? There's some big bass. Oh, that's not a big bass. I haven't got the booty shaker set up. Maybe I should have the booty shaker set up and try that. I don't know. I don't tend to have much luck with that booty shaker. This is probably another £6 bass.
That toad right there? That's a little chunk panda.
Another small... There's just loads of smallmouth bass. Absolutely loads of smallmouth bass down here. I mean, that looks a big bass. He's coming back in. No, he's changed his mind. Look at them. They look like two big bass, right? Two huge bass. What's a bass? And that's going to take it. We don't want... Oh, look at that. That's striper. We don't want that. There's some huge bass down there and we catch the wrong one. That doesn't count. Let's just get rid of this. Let's try the swim bait and see if we can get one of them big bass. Look at the big bass there. Ah, he's took it. But was it a big bass? It looked big in the water. Probably an 8-pounder by the time we get it on the boat. It'll be an 8-pounder. Not that it's going to lose any weight while I'm reeling it in. It's going to be possibly an 8-pounder this. Guess the weight again. Virtual cookie if you get it right. What have we got here? I'm saying 8 pounds.
Flippity flop, what do you got?
£10. What has that put me? That's put me... I think that one counted. We're on... I can't remember what I was on before, but maybe it didn't count. Anyway, we're on £55, 4 ounces. Yes, 55th on the leaderboard. I think it was 56 previously, so that one did count. But I'm not really pulling any monster bass out. It's the big lunkers what we want. Here's another tiddler, another tadpole. Well, we're catching loads of bass, but we're not catching the right ones, are we? Not catching the right ones this time around. 16 minutes left.
Yes. You're gonna have a few competitors trembling with that toad.
Guess the weight. Guess the weight again. Virtual cookie if you get it right. I'll say £10 this time. £10 bass coming up. A £10 bass. What have we got? Flippity flop. £8.
Check out the green beast from beneath.
£8. These plastic worms, the bass love them. Will we get a bass? More importantly, will we get a big bass? Here we go. Oh, look at this. Twang. I hate it when that happens. Does that happen to you? It happens to me quite a lot. Let's try again. This is one of them new lures out of that, the last equipment pack that they released. Was it the Elite equipment pack? Can't remember the name. I should remember the name, but I can't. Look at that big bass. Come on. Oh, look at that. Did that look a big bass? That looked a big bass in the water. No, it's probably another tiddler. I think we've got the heartbeat going slightly, or I'm hearing things. No, I'm hearing things. Oh, I heard the heartbeat going there. This is a big bass. It's a legendary. Legendary coming up, folks. This is a legendary fish coming up. It's putting up a bit of a fight. I have to watch I don't lose this now. I'm really concentrating here. Concentrating so hard now, it's giving me a headache. Don't want to lose this. This could be the winner. This could get me in the 60 pounder. What have we got? Looks a good one. Looks a good one. Legendary. Legendary.
Big fish, and no whammies.
Big fish, and not a big fish. Not a big fish, and most definitely not a legendary. Oh dear, oh dear. 53rd on the leaderboards. Did that one count? Oh, look at that. We got another one. The bass love these, but we just need to catch big bass. Currently 53rd on the leaderboards there. If you've got the game, give it a go. Let me know in the comments section below what you actually caught. Have a go at beating me. It shouldn't be too difficult to beat me. And if you're below me right now, because there's quite a few players below me actually, come to this boat ramp and have a go. Get on this boat ramp. This boat ramp will get you up the leaderboards. I mean, it's got me up to 53rd there. Have a go on this boat ramp.
What a hog.
Well, we'll take the bass points, but we're just not getting any real lunkers, are we? Nice 15 pounder would be good. In fact, 5 15 pounders will be absolutely excellent, but it ain't going to happen, is it? Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. He's a walleye. I think it was a walleye. I'm 100% sure that was a walleye. We do not want this, so let's get rid of that. Let's break the line off. Let's put the tension up. I hope it was a walleye. I'm 100% sure it was. I think. Hope that wasn't a bass. Hope it wasn't a bass. Let's go back on the tremor shad. There we go. We don't want that. Poor strike. I'll just put the tension up. We don't want that catfish. We're going to waste too much time with that. We've got just over 11 minutes left. I might move actually. I might go try another spot in a bit, which is just to the right of me. There's a spot where I have caught a couple of legendaries from, so I may give that a go in a bit. I'm not having a great deal of luck here, but you know, I've got quite high up the leaderboards. I think for my first go, there's an awful lot of people below me. If you're below me and you're struggling, come to this boat ramp and give it a go. Perhaps just use the tremor shad as you go to lure. I think the bigger the lures, the bigger chance of you catching a bigger fish, but saying that, I have caught quite a lot of small fish on these big lures. What have we got here? It's another smallmouth bass, I think. Oh, it's putting up a bit of a fight actually. I thought this was a smallmouth. Perhaps, yeah, it's
Flippity flop, what do you got?
another smallmouth bass. Right. I've had enough. I'm going home. Let's go down here. Now, just down here is where I have caught a couple of legendaries from under a bush. And there's a bush down here. And you get a lot of bass hanging around generally. As well as lots of other fish. Just around this area here, I have had some legendaries from here. And straight in front of me there is a bush. And generally there's a few good bass down there, so we'll just try our luck. Is there any bass? Yeah, they're here. There's fish here. This is a little hot spot. There you go. There's bass around here. I have had a few legendaries from here. There we go. Boom, we're in. Perfect strike. But we do need big bass now to actually climb up that leaderboards there. Let's see what we've got here. Doesn't look very big. Probably a 10-pounder though. Largemouth. It's a largemouth, isn't it? It's a largemouth bass, Bubbles. It's a big one, this is. Could be a big one. Whoa, look at that.
Jeepers creepers, check out the
12 pound.
Swamp Donkey.
That was worth coming down here for, wasn't it? It's put me 35th on the leaderboards now. That's pretty good. I might try this spot next time. I might just stay here next time and give this spot a go. Another bass. Lots of bass around here. I'm not far off the 60-pound mark now, but I always struggle to get into the 60-pound weight category in these competitions. I don't know what the best tactics are, whether to move around from hotspot to hotspot actually, or stay in one spot. I don't know what works best. Putting up a bit of a fight, this one is. Putting up a bit of a fight. Is it a legendary? Hope I don't lose this. It's putting up a bit of a fight. Look at it. Legendary coming up. I doubt it, but what have we got? Oh dear.
Big fish, and no whammies.
Another smallmouth bass. £10. That's a good smallmouth bass, but we need some largemouth bass, some really big ones. Well, that's another tiddler. It's a good spot for bass, this is. Like I say, I've had a few legendaries from this spot, but nothing happening so far regarding legendaries. We've had no luck. So this online elite competition runs from the 1st of April 2022 till I think the 11th of April 2022.
Flippity flop, what do you got?
So if you've got the game, go give it a go. More people that get on the leaderboards, the better. Mixes it up a bit. Try your luck. Have a go. We don't want this one, so we'll just break the line off here, put the tension up to full to just try and unhook it. I have caught legendaries on this plastic worm here. Just over 4 minutes left. I suppose that's not a bad attempt considering there's an awful lot of players below me. There's a lot more below me than what there is above me, so I suppose this is not a bad attempt for my first go. But will I beat this on my second go or my third go? I've set the standard now to beat, and that's £58 on my next goes. Because all the fish down there, we do not want that. Don't want that. Let's try this swim bait. Let's see if we can pull a big one out. Another small one. It's a bass, but it's a tiddler. Another tiddler. Didn't look a big one in the water. Let me know what you're catching the big ones on in the comments section below. I'd be very interested to know. I bet you're all using the tremor shad or the Genko listic.
Big fish, and no whammies.
It's not a bad fish, but unfortunately it's just not big enough.
Gonna set any records with that one, but at least it's a good solid keeper.
Long nose gar we most definitely don't want. So to get into the top, the #1 spot, you are most definitely going to have to break into the 60s. We'll have a look in a minute. We'll have a look at the leaderboards in a minute, see what the top spots are. I wouldn't be surprised if they're hitting the 70s. And it wouldn't surprise me if somebody got in the 80s. It really wouldn't on this lake if they know the lake. You've got to know your spots and where the big fish come off at the times of day. Unfortunately, I don't. I know where there's a few hot spots, but I don't know where all the big fish are coming off at certain times of the day, if that's how it works. I'm going to move positions next time. I might try here. I might have 30 minutes here in this position next time. We had one good fish from here, right? We might get a few more if I start off here. So that looks about it for me. 34 on the leaderboards, £58, 15 ounces, day 1, first go. I'm going to try and get another 2 goes in. I'm going to try to record them and upload them as well, so you can see how good or how bad I actually do. But that's it for me. Currently 34 on the leaderboards. That will have changed by the time I load this up to YouTube. £58, just over 58 pounds, 58 pounds 15 ounces. It's a live leaderboard, of course, so that will change. Now, how do I get the leaderboards up? Just bear with me a second. Ooh, no, that is Korea Bass. We don't want Korea Bass, we want Bassmaster Online. Right, Elite Series. So we'll go into the Elite Series and we'll try and find, how do we get to the top players? Position 29. Can't scroll all the way up. Show top. There we go. 67 pounds, 7 ounce. Victory 973. Crom 43. 66 pounds, 14 ounces. I don't recognise them top three. I recognise that Scooby Hayes 420. He generally does very well. I think he only plays this game, to be honest, but he's very good at it in these competitions. That's Scooby Hayes. Scooby Hayes 420, 66 pounds, 9 ounce. I expect that may be just his first go. I expect he may do a little bit better. But 66 pounds, 9 ounce is very good. Number one, Victory 973, currently leading at 67 pounds 7 ounce. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. That was my first go. I'm going to try to do another attempt, complete my 3 attempts on day 1, and just see where I end up. So good luck in that competition, and tight lines, and see you all again in another video real soon.